Welcome guys, this is the Jack of Some Trades. You may call me Jack Cuddy or Jost Cuddy, doesn't matter. This video we are continuing our $0 to $1 million challenge, blind run. As you can see here, we haven't reached it, but I really want to focus this video on talking about email organization because I wasn't going to include this, but here we go, we're going to start now. I wasn't going to include this in the blind challenge run, but it is very important that we get our stuff straight when it comes to all the research we did and making sure we actually have a plan. And it was immediately apparent when we started that, there you go, in the planning part, that we had so many emails out of the gate when we signed up, and it hasn't even been 4 or 5 days, that it made me realize that this is going to get pretty crazy if I don't stop. And I know some people don't really use Gmail or don't use too many, like I would say, the features of the mail, or of email, I should say. But I think this would actually save us a lot of time, especially as we kind of deal with our day to day, and as we kind of keep catching up on and kind of our backlog, and especially moving forward too, as we kind of set up our settings to where we can curate a lot of our offers. And yeah, this is already just madness here, but we're going to stick with the Gmail platform. So starting off is that we kind of want to look and see what we have here. This is still a new account, new email that was getting all these messages from, and we're getting it from Survey Junkie, branded surveys. And I do think what's important here is that I do kind of want to start separating these types. So these types of emails, almost in their subcategories. So we see Survey Junkie here, and what we want to do is click this email, and all we have to do generally is go to filter messages like this, and it'll tell you a email address, and most of the time it's usually something like this. And if you get something that's like .com and there's like plus and then like all this stuff, it's usually just some like marketing stuff, and you probably just want to get to the main like portion here, the main email to save. So when we do that, it's actually going to show us different filters that's already used. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to create a filter, and we're actually going to skip the inbox. So what this means is just click this. When you click skip the inbox, it immediately pushes the email from your inbox to the label, or it sends it to its own label. And I like this a lot because all we really need to do is, once we create a new label, we'll just call this survey sites. And I say survey. Yeah, survey sites. And we're going to keep this, we haven't anything nestled under here yet, so we're just going to create survey site, and we don't have to worry about anything here. We're not at that level yet. We're just trying to get our main organization in place. So I'm also going to click please apply, or also apply filter the 2 matching conversations. I'm going to do that, and so what's going to happen is it might take a minute. I find that it's actually faster if I click inbox here, and it does just randomly takes me back and say the filter is created. So Google is just being a little bit of a rapscallion, trying to flirt with just its own shenanigans. So what you notice here too is that Survey Junkie here is a different email from what I recall. So I'm going to filter messages like this, and you notice already kind of out of the gate there's already 2 different types of emails for Survey Junkie. So I kind of actually want to go here and look at survey sites and see what are they showing here. And this actually seems like these are just more promos. So that's something that I probably want to go back to and and think about when I come to curate. Like, I don't want to get those types of promos if it's not really well, I guess this is something else, but like it kind of just tells me what's available. So I'm still going to filter all the Survey Junkies regardless, and we're going to follow the same thing. We're going to press create a filter, and we're actually going to apply the label of survey site now, and you see that it's added here. And your design might look a little bit different on Google or Gmail depending on how you have it set up. And click apply filter for 3 matching conversations. So, and we're going to save some time by doing that. And that's not going to say we have a long ways to go. I mean, there's only, I think, like 20 emails here, 24 that we see up on top. But since we only have like 4 or 5 different email like providers that have, this is already a welcome email. I don't need that. Probably need something that's like more like this. Yeah, info.go branded. Because we noticed earlier there was just random survey sites that, or sorry, like multiple emails from the same survey site, which is kind of weird. But we want to make sure we get all like these nooks and crannies. So we're going to create another filter. You guys know the drill now. So skip the inbox. We're going to apply the label, and this is 11. It's kind of insane because it's only been, what, 3 days and we got 11 emails. In one aspect, it's pretty cool when you think about, hey, in the aspect of, hey, we can make all these points in our surveys. And in a previous video, I think last video, we talked about the effectiveness of the surveys and kind of what's your bang for your buck. So feel free to check that out if you want. No rush or anything, because really that's just the whole point of this video is to talk about the emails. It just happens to be part of this. So again, if you're coming here just to figure out how to set up your emails, sorry to walk you into this $0 to $1 million blind challenge. I'm just a little bit too lazy to just do its own separate video and change my setup for recording. So if you enjoy it, cool. If not, my bad. So this is one thing for the primary. There's some social stuff here for Twitter, and I don't care about that right now because it has its own tab. But Swagbucks is another one where I think Swagbucks and Inbox Dollars are kind of about the same. Like, here's a paid email and you're about to cash out, survey cash, and there's a slight nuance here. But I do want to separate the Swagbucks survey sites and Inbox Dollars, because Swagbucks and Inbox Dollars, they have more than just surveys. And I think I'm trying to figure out the right terminology. Maybe I'm just going to call it like activity site, or just I don't know what yet. I'll just figure it out as I click here. We're going to move this down, and we are going to create a filter like this. And I guess there is a shortcut we can do if we click this, and it automatically takes you to the filter, but it automatically just, now this says local on it. But that is weird. So this list, the email is apparently from the list. Email at Swagbucks Gmail, right? That's technically the email that it's coming from. But when we hit, oopsie, filter messages like this, which doesn't seem to exist anymore. So let me hit refresh. Oh, it's because it's already up here. But what I don't get is when I go to promos, I'm going to click this one again too, is that it's a separate list, and it actually covers all of the Swagbucks and Gmail stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this, and then I'm going to, well, I used to create the filter, and I am doing this. Sorry, I just got a little bit of a, what should I call it? There it is. A block here. So we're going to apply the label, and this is going to be a new label, so we're going to hit new label. And I don't know, I'm going to call it like Swag Dollars, I guess. I don't have a better name for now. So I'm just going to put it, it's technically a survey site, but it's not all, so I'm going to give it its own. I'm still not giddy about this. Maybe I'll change it in another video, but we're going to apply this filter to the matching 17 conversations. Now again, I was going to do the emails, but for whatever reason, whatever list this is pulling, it looks like it's pulling from all like the relevant sites. So I'm just going to create the filter right here, and I'm going to hit inbox, and it's going to magically update on its own because Google's funny like that. And now we have all the Swagbucks and Inbox Dollars. So if we're going to go back here and click promotions, we'll see a couple more Inbox Dollars paid items here. So get $5 to invest and $50 in Swagbucks. So there's a lot of cool stuff that I'm already seeing with Inbox Dollars paid stuff outside of the standard emails. So again, this is pretty big in regards to us kind of thinking more about what am I trying to think of the right word? I'm thinking more so in the, pardon me, I'm going to create that filter, in our curation process. Once we, oh yeah, look at that's updated. So all of our Inbox Dollars is here and all of our survey sites. So even if I were to refresh this page, we will see, so we go back to our inbox, we don't have much to go left here. So we have a couple welcome emails, a verify for all this stuff. So essentially we are, oh, look at that one-time password. It's too late. You can't use it. But I don't know why I thought it was funny. But you can kind of see immediately, like when we clear out most of our survey sites, our email list has kind of gotten pretty clean. For example, I see World Winner, which I did not sign up for, and that I recall. So we can kind of start seeing where things are coming from when we kind of wait. And then I have some Streamlabs and other stuff. And screw it, let's just get this going. Let's see how we can build this up. And this is Kevin at Streamlabs, and I don't want to do Kevin at Streamlabs. I just want to do, if there's an at Streamlabs team, let's just cut to the chase. Oh, it looks like that's it. So it's at Streamlabs. All right, so yeah. So in case you don't know, I stream with this, but I don't think that's really relevant because this is being recorded on it. So from this, we're gonna create a filter here, and we're gonna call this new label. We're gonna call this, I guess social, I guess, or no, it's just I don't know, recording. Yeah, recording, I guess. I don't know. This is all real time. I'm trying to figure out how to label this. So this is recording, and that will update on its own. See, it's a little bit of a. I don't want to say it's annoying, but we're still waiting on our Mechanical Turk or MTurk for Google, so we can't do too much here. We get a couple ads. We're gonna ignore those. A lot of Twitch stuff here. So I'm just gonna save this stuff. I really just need to get rid of my Twitch things because I really just want to really just do my patch notes on stream and not really, you know, if I can make it like a stream whole experience. It's just if you guys want to chill and kind of listen to my stream of conscious, then you're good. But enough of that, enough of me. Let's just go back here and hit our filter. Now we're apply at Twitch, and it looks like this is the right one, so we're going to go apply the label of recording. And I probably should just call it like stream, or yeah, just like stream vids, but I can do that later, and I'm going to apply this to the matching 7 conversations. And I don't do anything beyond that. Like if I categorize it as anything up here, it'll probably give it its own tab after the fact. Oh, come on, I did not mean to do that. That was funny to me. So let's go back to promotions, and we're going to try again to filter messages like this. Skip the inbox, apply the label, and this is going to be recording and apply. And ta-da! Look at that. Our promotions are clean. Our social is just Twitter, and I don't give a shit. It's just mainly just for me to start trying to kind of exist. But that is all for this email organization. And generally I recommend, if you are starting, and this could be applied to anything, if you can look at your current emails overall. It doesn't have to be a new email. It's just even if you haven't had an email for like a decade or so, there's going to be a lot of junk and a lot of clutter. So you don't want that clutter to just get up and then you're going to feel like you're never going to catch up. Don't get me wrong. It feels like I'm never going to catch up with what I have here with the active emails. But at least now we know we have like 5 that are recording, or, you know, Twitch or streaming sites. You know, we have survey sites that we kind of know what that is about. And especially when we talk about our strategy, and for us, the context is important because we have a very specific strategy that we're going to go to kind of get our baseline money to start growing. And I think it's still pretty cool. So, and again, the email curation is going to be what it's all about. So, that being said, I don't want to take up you guys too much time. I'm glad that this is a pretty quick video, and we'll get back to MTurk scouting tomorrow, or maybe whenever I'm able to get back. It's just great to just kind of record and just kind of tell you guys, I tell you guys and tell myself too, in real time, that this is kind of how I go about my process. And these other emails, they will be flushed out, or this is pretty much my standard, will probably be my standard inbox, because you can kind of see LastPass and all this stuff. And yeah. So I can go ahead and, like, say, delete this and it'll go away. And some of these I don't even need to do because my sign up's complete. So that's it. I appreciate your time and good luck. Feel free to follow the journey or just kind of keep watching videos depending on when I upload this all. Until next time, you guys take it easy. Bye-bye.